This is the Roller Coaster Podcast, and I'm your host, Lucie Q. Life is a wild ride. It has twists and turns. It's scary, exciting, and downright fun. So throw your head back, arms in the air, and come along with me for the ride.
Life is like a roller coaster, baby, baby. I wanna ride.
Episode 100. I can't believe it. I've made it this far. I'm so excited. It's been a lot of work to get here, and it feels amazing. Now, this is 100 released episodes, but I also have another 30 or so ready to go because I record anywhere from 5 to 12 episodes a week. I'm excited, but I'm also somewhat scared shitless because in this episode, I'm making my big announcement. I can't help but think back 4 years to when I was that lost, scared, and defeated person. I remember being so disappointed with myself. I could feel the panic building inside as I saw what was basically the pieces of my life falling apart. I'd become the unemployed cliche, living in my parents' basement, one son with me. The other one had started university in a different city. And my husband, well, he was back at our house in Nova Scotia because our marriage, well, it wasn't that good. I look back to that person that hit her rock bottom, or what I call scraping the bottom of shit barrel. But if I could go back, I wouldn't change a thing. I would put my arms around her, tell her that she is strong enough, she is smart enough. I would tell her that she is exactly where she's supposed to be. And it may suck right now, but it is the very thing that will propel her forward. But in some way, the person I am today was sitting with her, because the true me, she was always there. I just had to rediscover her. I had to ask, if I no longer wanted to be this person, then who did I want to be? What did she want? How did she think? And how does she spend her time? I often get asked why I started a podcast. And part of it, well, it looked kind of fun. I was always that kid getting in trouble for talking in class. Didn't make a difference where they put me. But the big reason was the pain that I realized from being in that shit barrel. And if I could do something to help someone else avoid it or get out of their own barrel, then it would all be worth it. I ordered a Yeti mic off of Amazon because, hey, I look cool. But it did sit around for a couple of months because I was really terrified to turn it on and start talking. If my teachers had only known that that's what it would take to keep me quiet. I didn't end up using the Yeti for my first few episodes. We were recording in our basement in our then house in Ottawa. I had a co-host for the first season, the one and only Jamie Walker. And I rented a kit with 4 mics and a headset. It was nothing short of a miracle that we were able to record on that day. It was September 2018. You see, the day before, 6 tornadoes had touched down around the Ottawa area, and it was chaos. Thousands of people were without power, and some of the nearby homes had been destroyed. But where we were, it was like we had this cone of protection around our neighborhood. I could have let a lot of things stop me from starting the podcast. I could have listened to the dozens of reasons why not that my brain was so gifted at coming up with. And I'm not a techie person. I didn't know anything about sound recording. I actually still don't. I didn't know anything about podcasting, really. To start, I wasn't even sure what the roller coaster would be about. I had the name because if anything life had taught me, it is a roller coaster. Somehow, I found the courage to push past all of my limiting beliefs and step forward, having only the faith that I would figure it all out somehow. Les Brown is one of my favorite speakers, and he said, The graveyard is the richest place on earth because it is here that you will find the hopes and dreams that were never fulfilled, the books that were never written, the songs that were never sung, the inventions that were never shared, the cures that were never discovered, all because someone was too afraid to take that first step, keep with a problem, or determination to carry out their dream. So many people don't follow their dreams because they let their limiting beliefs hold them back. We're really great at coming up with excuses why we can't do something. I don't know how. I don't have. I'm not like that. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm not smart enough. Sure, I could have used any one of those excuses to hold me back. But I didn't. Because I knew whatever came up, I would figure it out. If it didn't work or I didn't like it, I could stop. But I would rather have failed than to have never tried at all. And I'm still learning new things, and I'm not striving for perfection, but rather continuous improvement. And with each episode, I work at getting better. I tweak things here and there and just wait and see what happens. Perfectionism is another excuse that is overused. And when you break it down, perfectionism is fear. It takes vulnerability when we put something out in the world. An idea, a solution, a piece of art, a song, a story. We're sharing a part of ourselves, and there's a risk that people won't like it. So ultimately, we're afraid of being rejected, and we try to head it off by making sure that everything is just right. The truth is, no matter how perfect you think something is, not everyone's going to like it. And that's okay. You probably haven't liked every movie you watched, liked every book or every song. So once you reject the idea of perfectionism, then you can step forward with courage, knowing that you will be rejected and you'll live. When you can step past the fear, you step into the world of possibilities. We all dream. We all have the ability to picture the life that we want, the things we want to do and create. Some people find the courage to take the leap of faith, while others, they let their dreams fade away. Sitting in the basement, ever since then, I've been consciously creating my life. I've grown into the person that I needed to be to accomplish what I wanted to do. That day in the basement, I began to paint the picture of myself and the life that I wanted. What do you really want? It may seem like an easy question to ask and answer, but it's not. It takes vulnerability and courage to give yourself the space to dream and dream big and to see endless possibilities. No one gives us permission to live our dreams. We have to do it for ourselves. For me, I was able to step forward with courage because I'd done a lot of the inner work. The most powerful outcome of climbing out of that barrel of shit was the morning routine that I created for myself. I needed to build healthy habits that would support me and strengthen my resiliency. My morning routine is simple. It involves journaling practice that I crafted, which combines affirmations, my vision, and I tie it all together with my why. I practice gratitude, and I spend about 10 minutes in meditation. I start my days by putting my goals first. No, self-care isn't selfish. It's about learning to fill your cup before helping anyone else. I had to learn this lesson the hard way because I'd always been pouring from an empty cup, and that's what led to me being mentally depleted. Gratitude is a powerful state of being and the catalyst to shifting your mindset. We're taught that gratitude is an action, giving thanks for something. But it's not. Gratitude is a state of mind. It's an attitude. Gratitude is feeling a deep appreciation for what you have in that exact moment. It's not easy when you see yourself surrounded by crap. And at the beginning, it wasn't easy for me. And the shifts, they can be a little small to start. When you focus on being grateful, you're looking for positive things. And the more positive things you look for, the more you find. And this is where life really begins to open up. We're meant to evolve and change. We're meant to be curious and explore different things. I didn't know that I would like podcasting or be any good at it. The only way to know for sure was to be curious and try it. And guess what? Yeah, I like it. Well, actually, I love it. But it also opened up a new possibility that I would never have thought of if I hadn't started podcasting. Now, my heart's racing a little bit here because it's time to share my big announcement that I've been teasing you guys with for the past few weeks. It was through sourcing podcast guests that I realized how hard it was to find a life coach. I also know how hard it is to find the resources and people to connect with when I started my journey of change. Sure, you can scour the internet, YouTube, and Facebook like I had to, but who has time for that? I started building a vision of a place where those looking to change, grow, and learn could connect with coaches and have the tools and resources, build a supportive community. I could see a place free of negativity, pop-up ads, and being reduced to the sum of your personal data. What I saw has become Necture Growth Network. Now, I know I've dropped hints before and shared the name, but now it's ready for you to join. Bringing this vision to life has taken courage and vulnerability, and it feels like I'm standing naked in front of the world, sharing a piece of myself. I had to learn a lot and take chances. I had to fail to succeed. But I did it. Necture Growth Network is a social platform that brings together those seeking knowledge and inspiration for self-improvement, those craving change, those who want more, those who want to heal, with expert coaches, authors, and people like me who've been through shit and come out the other side. We're there to share our guidance, experience, and wisdom. Necture is the perfect space to connect with like-minded people looking to enhance and support each other. You can explore a wide range of topics, including relationships, self-love, self-care, mindset, astrology, psychology, and a lot more. You can cater your fee to be exactly what you need, to show you articles, discussions, and courses to help you on your journey, no matter where you are on it. And like social media, you can connect and make new friends. Not to mention, it's ad-free, so you don't have to worry about ads cluttering your newsfeed. It's all included in your membership, along with our signature course, A Journey of Self-Improvement. This course alone is worth over $397. We're going to be adding more courses and ebooks as we go. We're also going to have life coaching, discussions, masterminds, and we're going to have a video section coming at some point. Each month, we'll be adding new content and new coaches. If you're looking to build confidence, become more assertive, crush your goals, improve your focus, gain self-esteem, eliminate self-sabotaging behavior, change bad habits, find inner peace, enjoy more, deal with failure better, banish your limiting beliefs, uncover your purpose, rediscover your true self, and live authentically, this is the place for you. No matter your age or where you are on your journey, you can have all of your personal growth resources in one place. Sure, you can do it the hard way like I did and spend hours searching on Google, YouTube, or whatever it took. Or you can take the easy way and join Necture. My question to you, are you ready? You've heard my story. I know how it feels to crave change, but have no idea how to begin. I took the long way to get to where I am today, and you don't need to. In 4 years, I went from being what felt like that unemployed cliche to running $1 million business. hosting a podcast, and launching Necture Growth Network. I had no idea what I was capable of when I started this journey. I couldn't have done it alone, though. My heart, my soul, is my husband Jeff and our 2 sons Liam and Ethan. I used to be scared to talk about my dreams and goals. But as I fed my mind and changed my mindset, I found the courage to share my journey. As I changed, so did our family. My relationship got stronger with Jeff. I'm better equipped to support our sons on their journeys. And I've rediscovered the true Lucie. I also want to give a shout out to Christine Bizier, episode 24, because she was the one that gave me the kick in the ass to do this. You can connect with her on Necture along with Lorianne Sheldrick, episode 1, the brave soul who accepted a random invite from a stranger to be on a podcast, Angela Matav, episode 47, Justin Bryan, episode 83, Ashley Parker coming up in episode 120, and Jeff Teresi, episode 133. Our coaches are from different backgrounds with different areas of knowledge and expertise. There's going to be something for everyone. When I look back, I can't believe how much I've grown and changed. I can't believe the overwhelming abundance of love, health, and wealth that I now have. You too have the ability to design your future. Our lives are a blank canvas, and we get to choose what the picture will look like. What are you waiting for? Start your journey today. You're worth it, and I can't wait to welcome you to Necture. Find us at necturegrowth.com and be sure to check out the show notes for the link. As always, thank you so much for joining me today for episode 100. Remember, your support of the roller coaster is always appreciated. If you can, leave a rating and a review because it will help me reach more people. And share this episode and Necture with your friends and family. Join me next Friday as I continue on the self-improvement journey where we'll chat about creating your vision and designing the future you want. Until then, I'm sending you my virtually distant hugs. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Roller Coaster Podcast. Want to chat or share your ideas about today's show? Pop me an email at hello@therollercoasterpodcast.com. Don't forget to connect with me on Facebook and Instagram at The Roller Coaster Podcast. Our theme song, Roller Coaster, was performed by The Lucky Setback. Audio editing by the one and only Jeff Quigley of Quigley Creator.
Life is like a roller coaster, baby, baby. I wanna ride, 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 ride. Life is like a roller coaster, baby, baby. I wanna ride, 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 ride. Roller coaster. Ride, ride.